Ah, he's too small. Dude, bro, get out of here. My gosh. What a freaking freeloader, man. Catch your own fish. All right, back on the water. First and foremost, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Ours was really good. I was able to go out into the country and spend, I think it was like 4 or 5 days without internet and TV and the sort. So very well rested and ready to go today. Got a cold front that just blew through the other day, and yeah, very cold, 40 degrees. The water is currently 56. So what that means is we're gonna fish deep. We're in a very well-known bayou just south of Houston, north of Galveston, and in the wintertime it usually holds good numbers of trout. Hopefully we'll be able to find some, and if we get lucky, we'll get a big one. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're new, welcome to MDLR Fishing. I can't wait to see what the day has in store for us. Let's get going. I'm gonna start things out with a fairly large paddle tail, 5 inches. Gonna swim it really slow. Yeah, we're marking some fish. We have an outgoing tide, high north winds. Whew, it's very cold. I'm just gonna let it drop to the bottom. Let's do that. We'll start down there first. There we go. I think we just hit the bottom. Oh, man, we just got hit though. Okay, we're at the bottom. Trying to go after the big fellas. Ooh, they're hitting it and spitting it really quick. So they're hitting the big paddle tail, but I think they're nipping the tail alone. I think this is what they're doing, coming after it as it's going down. They're hitting this tail end piece. There we are. Got the first one on. He's got a little bit of tug to him. Oh man, redfish. Just kind of hoping for a trout. That's a really good hook set. Nice sized juvenile red right there, y'all. Gorgeous little fella, but he will not keep. Everything is going back today. We're just trying to find the fish. That's all we're doing. Coming out to scout a sort of new area for the year. It's been forever since I've been out this way, and all we're doing is just trying to find them. That is what we're looking for right there. I think this guy is barely legal. $15 inches, 15 and a quarter. Close your mouth, buddy. There we go. Closed mouth, 15 inches. Not bad. Good start. We got some birds working off in the distance in the middle of the bayou. Those little ones, little bitty tiny fellas, they're the ones who keep nipping at the tail. There's another one. But when you get a whole mess of them little ones down there, kind of makes you not want to use a small lure. Yeah, that's about a 14 incher. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get this guy out. Yeah, you use the bigger lures, get bigger fish. And that's why we're doing it, to kind of help weed through all the little fellas. Not marking anything on the hummingbird just yet, but I mean, the birds are out here. I want to see what's underneath them. They might be going after shrimp. I can't see what's popping up yet. There we are. Ah, it's a small undersized trout. Been casting repeatedly. I'm not getting hit as much as I'd like, but at least we know what they are. That one, boy, he hit it pretty good. Little fella too, though. Dang it. Yeah, just a bunch of dink trout rounding up the bait. Probably going to be shrimp, if I had to guess. We'll keep slinging this big old 5-inch in there, and hopefully it comes across a keeper. There we go. All a bunch of juveniles. No, this guy's a little bit bigger. That's a keeper. That's what I was looking for right there. The bigger ones. You just keep slinging a big keeper bait, and eventually you're going to end up with something like this right here. "17-inch speckled trout right there." There we are. That's keeper number 2. Gorgeous 17-inch trout. Right. Just missed them. A lot of short bites. I still can't get a good look at what the bait is. It's shrimp. I just gotta look at that seagull right there. He went down and got a piece of shrimp. I'll try this one first, the bigger variety, before going down to the small one, because if we go little, then we are for sure gonna get hit by a bunch of undersized. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. Nice shrimp imitation. Oh, look at that hit on the drop. Yeah, we just got hit again. There we go, hit again. 3 hits, first cast. There we go, come on. Let's see what we're working with. There we go. Look at that. That is gonna be close to a keeper. Look at that. Man, I'm trying my best. If we angle the tail, it is barely a keeper. I would never keep something so small, but that is number 3 right there, right at 15 on the button. Swapped out to the shrimp lure. That's what we're working right there. We're right in the middle of them too. Oh no, come on. It's got a little bit of weight. Oh, there we go. Keeper number 3 right there. Yeah, 15 and a half. Keeper number 3. Nice. Got a little bit of weight to him. Oh my gosh, yes. That is keeper number 4 right there. Hurry up and get him out of the net. 17 3/4 of an inch. That is a really good looking speckled trout. Right there. Nice. Just throwing the big lures, that's all. Trying to stay away from the small stuff because there's a lot of dinks out here, and the big ones are here, but they're being very selective on what they want to hit, I'm sure. And the small ones, well, they have a tendency to just leave the bigger lures alone, and that's what I'm banking on. Oh no, just... Oh, there we go. No, come on. Boy, they are... The school must be right here in front of me because that's 3 hits in a row. Look at that. Oh. I don't know. Probably not. Nope. 13-incher. See if we can continue weeding through and get that last and final keeper for a limit of trout, then everything else is just easy street. I'm gonna switch back to the big old huge paddle tail and see if we can upsize. That was a good hit. Nah, he let it go. Dang it. It's so hard to stay, oh, look at that, to stay connected because their mouths are so paper thin. This might be it right here, y'all. Yep, that is keeper number 5. We've got us a limit of trout. He's grunting. Nice little male. Oh my gosh, no. Pinch tail and all. Almost 15 inches. Yeah, he's right on the button again. But that's an open mouth, so we're not going to count that. There we go. We'll see you later, dude. Woo! Lots of action today. There we are. He's got a little bit of weight. That might be it. Oh yeah, most definitely. No, come on. He's gonna be right on the button somewhere around there, maybe 15, 16. Gosh darn, look at that. Close that mouth. Close the mouth, buddy. There we go. Closed his mouth, pinched tail. No, right there on the button, right at 15. Oh gosh, that's 3 of them. It's got a little bit of weight. Oh wow, nice little aerial shot. That is for sure the keeper. That is number 5 right there. Boy, the bigger ones are swallowing it pretty deep. Oh yeah, 16 with an open mouth, so probably like 15 and a half. Shut that mouth, dude. Shut your mouth, bro. 15 3/4 of an inch. Cha-ching. There we are. That is keeper number 5 right there. Kind of left the birds alone. And it seems that the bigger ones are not with the main school. I mean, you can get lucky and catch them with the main school, but since I left the birds alone, they're off in the distance over there and way further inside the bayou. Yeah, leaving them alone, and we're able to catch the bigger ones that are down there at the bottom, just casting right in the middle of the bayou, keeping my head on a swivel for boat traffic. And on a cold day like this, it's just very slow. Here's what we're using. We've got a Hoagie's, I think this is called the Shrimp Jack or something like that. It's a gold color. We've got a 1/8 ounce jig head, a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader, mono leader from Veravas. We got some 20-pound braid from Veravas. We've got an Old 18 Outfitters buoyancy rod. Looking for Christmas gifts. This right here is going to be the ultimate. Your fisherman is going to love you for it if you get him one of these 7-foot ultralight buoyancy rods. Use my code, and then right now you should hopefully be able to get some discounts from Old 18 Outfitters. And it's 7 foot long. We've got a 500 series spinning reel. Oh, what a setup. This is premium right here. And if you're looking for something that's a little bit more budget friendly, than the other rod that I was using with the bait caster that we caught the first keeper on. That is a Kinetic, and buy them any one of the Kinetic series. Yeah, that's a way to get into premium fishing rods. That's the budget-minded one right there. Yeah, what a great day. A limit of speckled trout, and there goes another bite down there at the bottom. Smaller fella, but still fun to catch all these guys. We're gonna switch back up and go towards the paddle tail, the bigger one, 5-inch, and let's see what we can do with that. Here we are on the 5-inch paddle tail, but he's little. Fella was hungry. They are super healthy too. Very fat, stocky fellas. Still looking for bigger upgrades. 17 is the biggest so far. Let's see if we can upsize that with this bigger lure. Not getting as many bites as the shrimp was though. I'm gonna downsize to a smaller variety paddle tail. My hands barely work when trying to tie. That wind is blowing so hard. It's piercing cold too. I've got all the cold weather gear on today. Still cold. 40-degree wind, or 40-degree temperatures. The winds are supposed to reach 22 knots. It feels like it's almost getting there. If it wasn't for some of this tree cover, I bet it would be the 22 right now that's being read at the buoy. Oh man, it's got my nose going and everything. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Oh, he's got some weight. He's coming to the top. He's not coming to the top. He's staying down. He's got a lot of weight to him. Got him from the bottom. Oh yes, another big one from the bottom. This guy's a big upgrade right here. Oh yes, down there at the bottom. See what he's gonna go for. Oh yes, 17 3/4 of an inch. Hit the paddle tail. This one falls a lot slower. 1/8 ounce jig head. The other one was a 3/8 ounce, so a little bit heavier than this one. So almost got a natural looking fall. But look at that, gorgeous trout right there. See you later, buddy. That upgrades that very questionable keeper right at 15 inches. Nice, nice. They're still down there pretty deep. For the most part, just casting it way out and towards the middle. That's a big one. Casting it towards the middle and letting that lure just fall down. And these guys are coming up from the bottom and just pouncing on it. Yeah, it's got to be a... No, my gosh, this dude. He's just a big old fat Look at this. That is a huge sand trout. Good night. That's a fat sand trout. Bro, you had me fooled, man. That's a big old sand trout. Yeah, just casting out there in the middle, being patient, waiting for one of the bigger variety fish to bite. And the hummingbird tells the whole story. They're down there. It's deep. It's about 14 feet in the very center, and that's where I'm casting. It takes a little while for this 1/8 ounce jig head to get that paddle tail down there, but on its way down it keeps fluttering, and that's what's doing the trick. I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that fish right there. It has been a spectacular morning. I'm about to pack things up and head on in because the winds they're relentless, and I'm getting wind chapped on my face. And yeah, it's just a spectacular day. If you enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button. Thanks so much for tagging along today. A lot of the gear that I use is going to be listed in my video description down below. So if you go down there, check some of that stuff out, and you make a purchase from the Amazon website, then we will earn a small commission. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, that is going to do it. Until next time, tight lines, y'all.